if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which card to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when I wanna get better. I'll get better when I wanna get better. I'll get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop. I can't stop. One more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Las Vegas Raiders. Thanks so much to everyone tuning in from around the world. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here with you. And also joining us once again, Brock, are those Philadelphia Eagles. Champions last year, dominating the perennial favorite Chiefs. And now they're facing a new test as they look to repeat.
This is supposed to be a league of parity, Kate. And these Eagles, they just find a way to be on this stage time after time, winning that Lombardi last February. So much of this team remains the same. The front office continues to build at the line of scrimmage now. They just got to break out that blueprint they used last season, get the job done tonight.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Called in by Gunner, left side. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts now on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
We'll have him gain about a handful there. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Smith to the air now. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun give here to Gentile. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Hey, trio left.
Smith will go on fourth down. He's got it. Did he get the feet in on fourth down? Did he get it? No, they're saying he didn't get both feet in. Incomplete on fourth down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Defended by DeCamerion Richardson.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, a run with Barkley. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
On third down, it's Hurts. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Now Smith. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
On first down, Gentile. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
First down, Smith to throw. Has a man on target to Thornton. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts now from the gun. He finds Brown right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 14. And an Eagle first down.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Taking a deep shot here. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On 4th down, Hurts. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
No ball.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
And a Raider first down.
Giving this to Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
This is Genty on 2nd. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. 7-0 is our score. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Smith on 3rd and short. Offense is out there and ready to get things going again. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense, like that guy slipped through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Genty. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, Smith. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
49, flip it off, 49.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. That one connects. Well, we get to about 9 on this one, and maybe a little momentum as well to consider going for it now on 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
No ball.
This is Genty. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Down here on the ground here with Barkley. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. And a penalty helps him out, makes it 2nd and 7. Here's a design run. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
1st down, Philadelphia.
Great. I can hold it. 180.
Now Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st down, Eagles.
Silver, check.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Dumps it off to his running back. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Raiders 7. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And go play fake here with Smith. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go, here we go. Nice up, check it, nice.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. Connects on the crosser. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Hurts on 1st down. It's a screen to Barkley. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
That's how you get a team deep. That hits and careens out of bounds at the 3. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
It's 2nd down.
Barely outside of their own end zone. It's 2nd and long. Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And can't say I've ever seen this, except maybe when my elementary coach lost track of the downs. The punt team is out to send it away on 3rd down. Turn brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Enough waiting. Let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And off to Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Connecting on the slant. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Coming left is Genty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Looking to throw, Smith. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. Bounce outside. Yields a little bit there. About 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, here we go, hey. We're ready to get it up. We're good. Hold on. Hey, load. No ball.
Throw here, 3rd down. Buying some time right. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Las Vegas, first down.
Straight ahead with Jeanty. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Smith to the air now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
No balls. We're not even set. Check 59. Check 59. Cover. Someone set.
Third and long for him here. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Prescott, both feet are down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
The Raider, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Jeanty from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards, but, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
13 next.
Here he goes, third and long. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
He's back to throw. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10. They'll go for the gun with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Hard to believe, but just one quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Hurts now from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. On it with Gentry. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Smith on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on 4th down.
Hold on. 53. Look. Hey, trio left. Hey, easy.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Chillin'.
They'll try again with Barkley. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal. It's a sneak, Hurts. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Raiders 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Cade, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning.
53. Hey, go. Hold on.
On 1st down, here's Smith. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He lays out for it and makes the catch. Working quickly here. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Has it down close. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. Smith brings his guys to the line. Looking to tack on 2 more. He has to throw. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Raiders 22.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to Barkley again. He Gets back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing else to be found outside of that. So third down coming up.
As a corner in this league, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Raiders with an extra DB out there. Third down.
Ready.
They're drawing up for him. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Tuesday. Hey, here we go. Slow ball. Good shoot. Look. Slow ball.
Setting up to pass. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
49, middle.
He'll look to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And he's out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Clutch play and a nice game. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hey, it's a clip. 13X. Hey, easy.
Back to throw. On the move, hit it right. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
And the Eagles have flown back to that mountaintop, partner, repeating as Super Bowl champions. Well, as we all remember, last year, such a memorable game in its own right, seeing them deny Kansas City that three-peat. And now this game's going to sit right next to it in Eagles lore, repeating as champions and claiming their third now Super Bowl title.
And we know how hard it is to do, right? Especially in this sport where everything is set up for you not to get back on this stage. The draft and free agency and schedule and all of it. And yet they've overcome it. They've overcome it with stability. They've overcome it with tremendous players. And in that Philly market, they know how to play some physical football.
Here's Commissioner Goodell about to present another Lombardi Trophy to the Philadelphia Eagles, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.
tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when I wanna
Yeah.
get better. Better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when I wanna
Yeah.
get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
Film Room. The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks at
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when
Yeah.
I wanna
Yeah.
get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
Past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna
my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors, and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to